Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday life with an Aspie. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you all. I'm Aspie. I'm here today to hopefully just bring out to you at least 5 symptoms of autism traits or what have you in girls, and hopefully in saying this will also address some of the reasons to why you may find difference between an autistic male and an autistic female. So hopefully you're here to learn more about autistic girls today, sort of thing, because obviously I have already shared some of the common traits in the males, I think, as well as the females, but I humbly apologise. And if you're interested in that one, I'll link it in the iCard above me as well as in the screamer. So before I begin this, I want to open up the discussion board for you all right now to any of the girls that are watching that are or have autism spectrum disorder, especially, you know, of the main issues that you guys face before, during and after your process of your diagnosis, and any guys that may want to share this too and how you overcome it. Maybe I would like to know your thoughts on this, of what I'm sharing right now, because this will be much appreciated. There's been a lot of confusion and misunderstandings, however, based on what is being shared about, you know, based on the information about girls versus boys on the spectrum, about how, you know, these traits come about. And even though predominantly it has been known that autism was a male kind of diagnosis, but now, since, you know, more medications or more research has been done right now, that it is clearly shown that it is coming into females as well. So as I said, we're going to hopefully look into 5 symptoms that girls have that may differ from boys, to gain a better understanding and looking at some of the reasons from the myth that girl can't have autism if need be. So let's begin this. Those are the ones of the researchers and stuff like Hans Aspergers and all these other ones that you may have heard of, the famous researchers that has been sharing out based on the autism, you know, traits and what have you, are the ones that set the barriers and guidelines from the old school kind of studies and research that was first done on autism and Asperger's syndrome, based on the group studies that they did, based on, you know, the characteristic traits versus everything else that's shown. And usually in saying this, however, the reason why that info getting out of that time can cause obviously a whole lot of mix-ups, stuff-ups and confusion right into this present day, basically. But even so, that there are more research going on, and there'll still need to be more research for the females on the autism spectrum, however, I believe, even though it's still solely focusing on the males. But in saying this though, today's studies and research has been showing that autistic girls and women cope more with their symptoms as they camouflage or mask it, and that makes it harder to identify the traits and characteristics in females. Okay, the reasons for this is, 1, relying on others to talk to them. You may have realized that for some autistic females that are really, you know, shy or just non-verbal or what have you, they may tend to come out of their way just to, especially in young children, may tend to have a friend or a sibling that will talk on their behalf for them to, you know, get what they want or need. For an example, like in a socialization situation, their friend who maybe are more outgoing than the autistic child may end up, you know, having that social interaction by just meet and greet the, you know, customer, or not customer, but the person that's serving them at a food court here, say, maybe, you know, and the other ones that's doing the ordering. With the social interaction, however, it can be harder for males because males tend to miss out as well as females, and they may have a meltdown. But in adult life, however, when it comes down to females with autism wanting, here say, pizza, it's another social interaction, right? They have to maybe either A, do a phone call calling up the pizza place, and they don't call because of the anxiety and the social interaction that has to take place, and that social interaction issue will develop. So therefore, a friend may have to do this for them by ringing up the pizza place, you know, and if you look properly, you'll see the signs and symptoms for that. And saying this also though, however, like, if a person with autism, especially a female, I'm looking at, because I know some females may be able to just, you know, go on a computer, order online, he say, again with that classic example of the pizza, and they might feel more at ease doing it that way instead of just engaging with phones. Even though, yes, I know there are some males out there on the autism spectrum that will face this too. Number 2 is that for us autistic females, we are passionate about our interests, or we're passionate about something that will take our interests in a heightened level of expectations, and then we become more obsessed. So I have shared the reasons to why this is in one of the videos, which is obsessions and interests in autistic children, and it's on that video. So if you would like to know more, click above me here for more information, or even in the description below. You can do so now or wait till later on when I finish my piece. Number 3, females on the spectrum may restrict their topics to what they want to talk about of their interests, so that they've initiated that field of interests. For example, their My Little Pony, Bratz, animes, whatever it may be. They won't forever start a convo about another person, but they'll solely focus on their, you know, beloved interests again of the My Little Pony, Bratz, or what have you. And this is quite common in males also, though, however, just to bear in mind on the spectrum. And this is quite a common trait in females also. Number 4 is something that's overlooked, though, I believe, being looked at as a warrior, or the girl being like kind of, that's how she is kind of looked due to the anxiety we have. You know, I did a whole series of anxiety, and I'll link that in the description, as well as a collection of it up in the icon above me to list some of this stuff. Women on the spectrum, however, may suffer from anxiety and other hosts of diagnoses, and will get diagnosed with this before the autism spectrum disorder, so it is quite common by being anxious and everything else. Obviously, it's a normal, everyday, natural occurrence for us. Number 5, as a young girl with autism, you get told by others, or others that's, you know, just get told themselves from someone else that you're just a shy, quiet girl or an introvert, just because, again, anxiety in the way of socializing with others can be mixed of feelings and emotions, and this can lead to, you know, many misunderstandings and fuck-ups, and it can be annoying, as we all know, because we want to just socialize and feel included, you know, male and female. We do grow up and develop like many others as we grow older, so we socialize less, obviously, and regress our own feelings, I believe. So this quickly ends my video of another one of autism and girls on the spectrum of the symptoms. Smash the like button, comment below. Feel free to share these videos around to family and friends. Feel free to follow me on my social medias. And all for the day, guys. Thanks for support. Thanks for watching. Do what you love. Love it too. Until next time, Aspie signing out, and I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.